Welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and today's story comes from Adventure Comics number 332, published in May 1965, with story by Edmond Hamilton and art by John Forte. Out of the mysterious depths of the universe comes a creature so awesomely mighty that it becomes the terror of all space in the 30th century, and the Legion of Superheroes faces one of the most perilous missions in its history when it goes forth to hunt down the Super-Moby Dick of space. Let me go. It was the Super-Moby Dick who crippled me, and I'm going to have it out with him. No, Lightning Lad, crippled as you are now, you can't face that monster. Even Superboy can't fight it. So we got this huge space creature that's attacking this ship. He's grabbed the prow and he's crushing it. The whole ship will be destroyed. Take to the space lifeboats. Look, Captain, the creature is eating the metal ores that were our cargo. Send out a distress call on the lifeboat radio. So they call out, and the message is received by Lightning Lad, who thinks that it's an exaggeration because of the purported size of the creature. The creature devoured all the ore and then headed towards the red asteroid in the distance. So Lightning Lad follows it out there, and it's now eating more metal. And so he, I guess, I've not heard this before, but apparently it is against the code of the Legion to kill needlessly, I guess, even creatures. So he gives it a reduced lightning power force, but the lightning ends up rebounding off this creature and hitting him right in the arm. My hand and arm hurt agonizingly, but I have to follow the monster. The pain, it's making me lose consciousness. I'll set the automatic pilot to take the ship back to the Legion clubhouse. Things are getting dark. And so he is worked on by this Dr. Lamphere, who is not only a surgeon, but the greatest authority on space-dwelling creatures. So he tells the Lightning Lad that because of his arm is poisoned, it's going to have to come off. So when Lightning Lad wakes up, he discovers he now has a metal arm. It had to be done to save you from death. You'll learn to use your robot arm like your own. My right arm, I lost it because of that space monster. I'll have revenge for that. I'll kill that creature. Lightning Lad, you know that we of the Legion never take life unnecessarily. Superboy has gone to remove the creature far from all inhabited worlds, but we must not kill it. So Superboy goes out there, but he is forced to back away because apparently the creature swallowed green kryptonite and its radiation is weakening him. He mentions that Mon-El could handle it, but Mon-El is off on another mission. So this scientist mentions Moby Dick and talks about it as if it were an actual whale, not a fictional story, but decides that this creature in space is basically a modern-day Moby Dick. Already this beast, the Super-Moby Dick of space, has alarmed every world in this section of space. Listen, the government is offering $50,000 to anyone who can catch the beast that is ravaging our solar system. Talk about dating yourself. I think they should have just created some ridiculous figure in 1965, like $100 million or something like that. But they do get some folks who want that $50,000, and they attempt to catch him in a net, but he breaks free. We're lucky to be alive. Let's get out of here. So this doctor says, I must go with you on your expedition against the Super-Moby Dick. It's my responsibility. And they're wondering why he feels he's responsible, although Brainiac 5 figures it's just because of his knowledge of the creature. Ultra Boy goes out to fight the Super-Moby Dick all on his own, and is swapping his powers between supervision and speed to track down the monster. Why isn't it not penetravision? Now I'll use my ultra energy for super strength, and I'll need all of it to overpower this creature. So the creature, who now really doesn't look that big, I think we've seen bigger creatures in previous stories, but he gets swallowed by this creature, which harkens back to his origin story, his name being Joe Na. I'm being swallowed just as years ago I was swallowed by that energy beast which gave me my ultra energy, but he relates the fact that he was able to slice open and escape. But this time he has superpowers, so he is able to super hit Moby Dick on the tooth and cause him to open his mouth. That super toothache did it. I switched to super speed and got out of there. I must go back and warn the Legion what it faces. So he goes back and tells them, but they're going to go and send a team out. But Lightning Lad wants to lead the team. I'm fully recovered and I claim this command. The Legion Constitution Clause 14, subclause B, says that in an emergency, whichever Legionnaire best understands the danger shall command. Command. I know the Super-Moby Dick best. Well, they constantly use this where it's some clause in the Legion rules, the Legion Constitution to do things. And wouldn't there be another constitution that says if you're medically unfit that maybe you shouldn't be? Because earlier it had said that he had a concussion. Although I'm not sure where he got a concussion because the only thing that happened was his arm was poisoned. But he does not seem to be in his right state of mind. According to the Constitution, he has the right to command, even though he doesn't seem to be his normal self. So again, I would think that there would be a clause in there saying, well, yeah, if you're not fit, then maybe you don't command. Get aboard, all of you, every Legionnaire to his station. We're going to blast off. So I guess he's Captain Ahab. I can't help feeling that this is a voyage of doom, Superboy. Don't think that, Saturn Girl. Everything will turn out fine. You'll see. But I came up here to compute our course in space. I'll set the course. You go below. I'll find the monster who took my right arm. Never fear. And I vow by this metal arm that I'll kill that monster, not just trap it. This duel between me and the Super-Moby Dick will be to the death, so we'll see. What will happen in the fight between Lightning Lad and Super-Moby Dick?